general grammar. My name is Mr. Goodie Grammar, and I cannot thank you enough for dropping in today. It's our first Wednesday of 2021. We made it through, people. And today, I am so pumped because we're going over compound sentences. Volume 1. Yeah! And if you already noticed, I went ahead and went through compound sentences in episode 16 on YouTube. Make sure to check that out as a supplemental review for what we're doing today. Can you handle it? Nah, I know you can. And I know the world's getting a little crazy right now, so I'm so happy you dropped in to learn, laugh, and live. And here is an overview of what we'll be doing tonight. So, we're going to start off with some sentence shoutouts. The comments that you are putting into, guess what? The comment section of Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Whoa! All of that I kind of put together and bam! Whoo! I get the sentence shoutouts. If they're making me and it's correct, whether it's word of the week or content episodes, I use them because you are on your grammar journey and I want to make sure that I'm supporting you the best way I can. Then we'll jump into a basket breaker, followed by all the knowledge in the world about compound sentences. Then, drum roll, I'll be giving the Grammar Goodie Shoutout of the Week. Who had the best sentence out there for Word of the Week or even in the content episodes? Is it you? Let's find out at the end of the episode. So make sure to stick around. Then we'll go ahead and wrap things up and check out. So, Grammar Goodies, are you ready for another Wednesday? I am. So let's get it started. So we'll get started with some sentence shoutouts. The first sentence shoutout comes from Grammar Goodie Matthew Z. And Matthew Z's sentence is, I bet a plethora of money. And now I'm poor. Me too, yeah! Matthew used the word plethora from our Word of the Week videos. And this is used correctly. However, sorry Matt, double or nothing next time, buddy. So great job. Our second shout out comes from ICDPO. Nice name. So ICDPO wrote, the haters are rapscallions in every one of your videos. You're absolutely right, ICDPO. They are rapscallions. So ICDPO went ahead and used a word of the week, rapscallions, in the sentence. And it's used correctly and it's factual. Specifically, the biggest rapscallion of all my videos is the Kool-Aid Man. We all know he's up to no good. So, whether you're at home or on a train somewhere, let's go ahead and give a round of applause to those two individuals for having sentence shoutouts. And again, stick around for the Grammar Goodie sentence shoutout of the week at the end of the episode. So, with that in mind, we have it down, but I think we should jump into a basket breaker. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
So, this week's basket breaker is, who is your favorite power couple? What couple makes you go, whoa, they're incredible together. It's dynamic. Are we talking about Kermit and Miss Piggy? Are we talking about, I don't know, Kanye and Kim Kardashian? Not anymore. Whoa! So who is your favorite power couple? What I want you to do is go ahead and throw that into the comment section on this video. Whether you're watching it now on Facebook Live or later on YouTube. Make sure to participate in the comment section. That's how you grow and have fun. Engage with me, people. Not in marriage, but with this. Please. Awesome. So who's your favorite power couple? Post that into the comments section. Who would I say is my favorite power couple? Let me think about that. I'll get back to you. Because this is all about you. So make sure to put that into the comments section for me. Alrighty, everyone. So, we went ahead, gave those shout-outs, did a little basket breaker to get us started. But now, let's jump into the meat of our entire lesson tonight. Yep, let's drink up some radioactive waste.
3, 2, 1.
So, just as a quick reminder, grammar goodies, remember, the first sentence structure that we went over was a simple sentence. And a simple sentence is a sentence that's made up of one independent clause. So again, our first sentence structure was just composed of one independent clause. But, Mr. Goodie Grammar, what is the sentence structure that we're going to go over tonight? It's compound sentences. So we're going to go ahead and build on our knowledge of simple sentences and independent clauses to make more advanced sentence structures like compound sentences. So let me show you what it's all about. Another reminder. For those of you that are like, what's an independent clause? Well, the amazing thing about independent clauses is they actually make up sentences. In particular, an independent clause is a complete thought. Makes sense all on its own. And it has both a subject and a predicate or verb. And you can check out episode 14, entitled Independent Clause, in order to review this even more. So here's an example of an independent clause. He drove up the mountain. That was me driving. Accurate representation. So as you can see from this, we have a subject, we have a predicate, and it makes complete sense all on its own. It's one independent clause. You need to know this because independent clauses help make up compound sentences. So when you think independent clause, think, something that stands on its own. It's independent. It's one complete thought. Pretty cool, right? Let's see how this plays in compound sentences. So, what is a compound sentence? A compound sentence joins two independent clauses together to form one sentence. Again, you're taking two complete ideas and putting them together in order to form this type of sentence. Think of it in a way as like putting two simple sentences together. Am I just going to leave it at that? Heck no! I'm going to dig in deeper, just for you. So, the amazing thing about compound sentences is that they can actually be made in a variety of ways. The way that we organize it, the punctuation marks that we put into it, that gives variety. And keep in mind, this upcoming Friday, I'll be releasing episode 17, Compound Sentences, Volume 2. So look out for that, because that will give you another way to make a compound sentence that's different from what we're doing tonight. But of course, I want to go through the first type with you. So one of the most common ways of combining our two independent clauses together is using a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction? Mr. Goodie Grammar, that sounds so technical. Don't worry about it. There's an easier way to remember it, and we're going to get into that. It's with this acronym, FANBOYS. So again, tonight, what we'll be doing is taking our two independent clauses and bringing them together with a comma and a fanboys. So let's dig a little deeper. For those of you who are my mathematical minds out there and you like formulas, here's the formula for this compound sentence. It's going to be one independent clause plus a comma plus a fanboys plus another independent clause. So as you can see, we have two independent clauses joined together by a comma and a fanboys. Pretty cool, right? This kind of keeps you away from just doing basic simple sentences over and over again. You can combine them together to have a more advanced structure and help with your flow. And now you're asking, Mr. Goodie Grammar, what are fanboys? What are coordinating conjunctions? Let me answer that for you. Coordinating conjunctions are the 7, say it with me, 7 most basic conjunctions that we use in the English language. And I'll show you what they are in a second. And we usually remember them by the acronym fanboys. Each letter of fanboys stands for one of the coordinating conjunctions. So don't stress over this very technical name, coordinating conjunctions. You can simply remember it by fanboys. And these conjunctions link up with a comma to help bring our two independent clauses together. Okay, so here are the fanboys. The first one, F, is for. A is for and. N is for nor. B is for but. O is for or. Y is for yet. And S, oh, that saucy S, is for so. We see these conjunctions all the time in English. They're basically the glue of sentences. And we're going to use them tonight. But just to make sure it gets into your brains, I want you to say it after me. So, F is for. So, F is for awesome. A is for and. A is for you got it. N is for nor. N is for nor, perfect. B is for but. So B is for, what is it, everyone? But. O is for or. So O is for what, grammar goodies? What's it for? O is for ha ha ha, or. Perfect. Y is for yet. So Y is for, say it at home, say it at home. I don't care if you look kooky and crazy in front of your family. Y is for yet. Perfect. And S is for so. S is for what? So. Great, great, great job. Fanboys is the way that we remember every one of the conjunctions. Amazing, right? It's super, super simple. So you don't have to stress about, what are each one of the 7 coordinating conjunctions? You have it right here. So remember, fanboys, fanboys, fanboys. Fanboys. Minus the smell of fanboys at comic book conventions. Just saying. So these 7 conjunctions are going to link up our independent clauses tonight. So, just to make sure that you know how to combine your independent clauses together, let me go ahead and break it down for you. So, for this example, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to give each of the independent clauses. Not in the same sentence, but I want to separate them so we can see how we're going to combine them. So, The first independent clause is, that man broke my heart. It's a complete thought and that makes sense all on its own. And the second independent clause is, I cry all the time. With this, we have another independent clause. But if we just had these on their own, too basic. So let's go ahead and combine them together in order to form a compound sentence. But how shall we do that? I'll show you. Woo! Alright, so if we want to combine these two, we know that we have to use a comma and a fanboy in order to do so. So we're going to put that comma and that fanboy right between our two independent clauses to bring them together. So as a result, we get this compound sentence. That man broke my heart, so I cry all the time. Wow! Absolutely sad! But it is a compound sentence. Yeah! One independent clause, a comma, a fanboys, and our second independent clause. It's as simple as that. But I want to jump into some more examples, just for you. Again, conjunctions are the glue of sentences. So, we have to use a comma and a coordinating conjunction to put our two stuff together. But wait! Before you start just randomly combining sentences together, you need to know this very, very, very essential fact. You need to have both a comma and a fanboys to make a compound sentence. You can't just put a comma in between your independent clauses. No! A comma's not strong enough to join two independent clauses together, just on its own. It's a comma splice. And you just can't put one fanboys there without the comma. That's also, not strong enough to do so. So, you need to make sure when making a compound sentence to have both the comma and the fanboys to link them together. That's essential, because if you don't, it's incorrect. Just keep that in mind as we go forward. Woo! Hang on a second, grammar goodies. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this example. The ice cream truck exploded! And ice cream flew everywhere! Not the strawberry! Please, I need it! In this example, we have, count them, two independent clauses. The first one being the ice cream truck exploded! And the second one being ice cream flew everywhere. On their own, they can be just simple independent clauses. But what did we do? We linked them together using, oh, look at this little bad boy, it's so cute. It's a comma. And we have the fanboys and. Incredible, right? It's just boom, 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 boom. Simple as that. Awesome. So, let's jump into another example. Oh, actually, I want to give you this little extra note real quick, okay? Just so you don't jump into it right away. You need to make sure that you place the comma before the fanboys. Before the fanboys. When making a compound sentence. If you put it after, it comes out incorrect. Alright? So, please go ahead and raise your right hand as I swear you in. Please state your name. And repeat after me. I will not put a comma after a coordinating conjunction, fanboys, when making a compound sentence, or I have to tie Mr. Goodie Grammar to a nuclear missile. You've been sworn in. So again, when you are making a compound sentence and you're throwing that comma and that fanboy's in there, make sure that comma goes boom, before the fanboys. So let me give you an example of why it's incorrect, okay? If you have this sentence, the cheetah ran out of gasoline, so, comma, I gave the feline $5. Yes, we do have two independent clauses here, but what's incorrect about this is that you have so followed by the comma. You've just been sworn in. You know that the comma is supposed to go before the fanboys. So the correct way of writing this is, the cheetah ran out of gasoline, comma, so I gave the feline $5. It's all I had in my bank account for the last 8 years of my life. So, a very, 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 very important point when doing this, okay? Now let's look at another example of a compound sentence. The shark wanted to buy a yacht, but her loan was denied. I'm telling you, those loan officers, they're sharks. I'm not proud of that one either. So here we have two independent clauses. The shark wanted to buy a yacht, and her loan was denied. If you see, we joined them both together with a comma and a fanboys. So, let's jump into another one. The movie had tons of horrible actors, yet it was still entertaining. It's like that movie, The Room. Great, 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 great movie. So, with this, we have our first independent clause. The movie had tons of horrible actors. Followed by a comma and the fanboys, yet. And it's followed up by our second independent clause. It was still entertaining. So here we have a compound sentence. Whoa! Alrighty. So those are just a couple examples to help you out. How are you feeling so far? Go ahead and put your feelings into the comments. No, not about your recent divorce or possible addiction to the PS4. I want you to put, hey, how are you doing with compound sentences so far? You gotta let me know! And speaking of that, I think it's time that we ask for a little bit of employee assistance.
We need some employee assistance.
So, for this section, I'm going to read off some sentences to you. In the comments, please put the name of the fanboys that join the two independent clauses together. So I am giving you compound sentences. What I want you to do is find the fanboys that links them together and then throw it into the comments section. Whether you're with me on Facebook Live right now, making a lot of noise in the background, or you're watching this later on YouTube. Check it out. So, this way we can start identifying the elements of compound sentences. Alrighty, example 1. She doesn't understand his motives, for he is very taciturn. And taciturn, by the way, everyone, was one of the word of the weeks, which means reserved, kind of quiet. So, she doesn't understand his motives, for he is very taciturn. In the comments section, go ahead and write whatever fanboys conjunction brings these two independent clauses together to form, what is it? A compound sentence! I'll give you a second. Think about it while I do this little dance. Yeah. And drink water. Yeah! What'd you come up with? The correct answer here is 4. That's our first fanboy. F is for what, everybody? 4. So this right here and that comma join our two independent clauses together. You can usually identify whether or not it's an independent clause and a compound sentence by just going, oh, I see a comma. Is there a fanboys directly after it? Yes. And is this an independent clause? Absolutely. So, boom, it's a compound sentence. Let's go into the next one. The Kool-Aid man broke into the bank, and he left a trail of red powder behind him. Ha! Not that smart of a criminal, are you there, Kool-Aid man? Oh no. I'm not proud of that one as well. So, I'm going to read it again. And remember, in the comment section, what I want you to do is tell me what fanboy combines the two independent clauses in this sentence to make a compound sentence. So the Kool-Aid man broke into the bank, and he left a trail of red powder behind him. Pretty easy to catch. So tell me which fanboy here combines them together. Actually, I do know. And I know you know as well. It's the fanboys and. And a comma goes directly before that. It's a compound sentence. Two independent clauses joined together with a comma and a fanboys. Let's move on to the next one. The cantankerous dog ran away, and his owners called him a rapscallion. Funny thing is, we have two words of the week in here. We have cantankerous, which is like angry, livid, enraged, aggressive. And we have rapscallion, mischievous, just up to no good, little rascal. So, the cantankerous dog ran away, and his owners called him a rapscallion. You need to tell me what fanboy is used to join them together. What's being used here? Here's a hint. Always look for the punctuation marks in the sentence. In this case, we want to look directly at that comma and see, okay, is there a fanboy behind it? Yep. And is it followed by another independent clause? 100! Absolutely! So we do have a compound sentence here. Not so scary, right? It's super easy. And we'll go into another example. For this example, we have Among Us is a scary game, for the imposter always kills me first. Will I ever win? Absolutely. I'm savvy. I want you, again, to find the fanboys that links together these two independent clauses and throw that into the comment section. Again, use that tip. Look for the comma and see if a fanboy and an independent clause comes after it. Let's think. Among Us is a scary game. That's an independent clause, right? Oh, look, a comma! And it's followed by the fanboys for. And that's followed by the second independent clause, the imposter always kills me first. I didn't even have a chance to fix the generator. Let's move on. So, you went ahead and gobbled up a lot of information. After that, I'm pretty sure that you guys are pros. But I think it's time for us to do an aisle check. Here we go. For this week's aisle check, I want to test your knowledge about compound sentences that are joined together with a comma and a fanboys. What you'll do is, you'll write a compound sentence and put it into the comment section. what are you going to come up with? You can write about anything out there, and just put a comma and a fanboys to link your two independent clauses together. It's as simple as that. What I recommend when making compound sentences is to go ahead and separate your independent clauses first. Write one independent clause, write another independent clause, and then put your comma and your fanboy between them. That just helps you make sure that you know all the components of a compound sentence. Woo! So reiteration. Whether you're with me now on Facebook Live or you're watching this later on YouTube, participate in the comments section because you might end up getting a Grammar Goodie shout out of the week. Everybody wants it. It's a high price to pay for success. Awesome. So, a couple of things to keep you updated about. We do have the word of the week every Sunday. We're coming up on week 25. Can you believe it? Whoa! And as you already know, we have live sessions every Wednesday. You're hanging out with me right now on a Wednesday. So make sure to join us at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Wednesday on Facebook Live to learn everything we did tonight. Content episodes also come out every other Friday. As I was saying at the beginning of this, one comes out this upcoming Friday. What's it about? I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's about making compound sentences using a semicolon. Woo! Of course, sentence shoutouts happen regularly, especially here on Wednesday. Also, what do you want me to teach you about? Make sure to throw that into the comments section so I can create the material that you want. And we'll have a good time doing it. So, that is a general schedule of what's coming up at General Grammar. So, let's go ahead now and check out. Don't fall for the magazines in the checkout aisle. So we're going to check out by doing the Grammar Goodie Sentence Shoutout of the Week. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's do drum roll, please. Boom! The sentence shoutout comes from the best Grammar Goodie ever. Step it up, everyone. Jai Guru G. Woo! Jai, you crush it every single week. You're incredible. Jai Guru G's sentence is, I find it hard to believe that a rapscallion, such as the late Severus Snape, lacked verve and filled the students with trepidation. Whoa! Jai Guru G, wow, this is incredible. Why? If you notice, we have 1, 2, and 3 words of the week in this one sentence. It's incredible. Great, 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 fantastic job, Jai Guru G. Also, spoiler alert, R.I.P. Professor Snape. You'll live on in Albus Severus Potter. Great job! Do you want to be the next Grammar Goodie Sentence Shoutout of the Week? Make sure you're participating on all our platforms. Alright, last reminder for you guys. You can follow us on all of these platforms. Our website at www.mrgoodiegrammar.com. If you sign up on there, you receive access to extended videos, notes, PowerPoints, video quizzes. Whoa! It's everywhere. There's so much in store at www.mrgoodiegrammar.com. So make sure to sign up and become a grammar goodie today. Also, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, as you already know, and TikTok, where I get to do these dances. Ow, my back. All right. So, grammar goodies, I know today has been crazy, but I'm happy that you came in to laugh, learn, and live with me, Mr. Goodie Grammar. I'll see you next time for another Whoa Wednesday. And comma in anytime. I'll see ya.